All right, trendsetters, how y'all doing out there? Now we're gonna switch it up a little bit today because I did come across some interesting tea. Now Tamar was actually the first person that I did a video on this channel. Yes, cause she's always in the in some mess. Now I was actually thinking about reviewing the Braxton show, but it was too extra for me. I don't know, every time I came across the clip it seemed so rehearsed, extra, like I couldn't get with it. It's like, I don't know. Now even though it might not be so rehearsed when it comes to Tamar, because I actually think that this is something that she's taking that's making her act this extra. Now I was looking at my girl Tasha K yesterday. You know, sometimes, you know, I don't tap into Tasha K every day, but sometimes when she has something on there that seems, you know, a little tea-worthy, I will pop in. Now I seen that she was talking about Tamar messing with Tony Mann. Now, I actually had seen that on one of the previews regarding their show. But it was so extra. I was like, what? Now, it even suggests that even the one that's supposed to be getting married now had been messing with him, too. Now, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I think I did hear something in regards to that. But, Tissa Tells, I was looking at the Messy Sweet spot. I just want to show you the little, now this was on Tissa Tales. Now some people say Tissa do tell tales. And I mean lies. So I don't look at her. Yeah, she's a little extra. And I'm not telling you not to look at her, but you know, sometimes when your credibility is lost with me, I just don't believe nothing you got to say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Too much embellishment. I be wanting, you know, the truth the best way you can give it possible. You know what I'm saying? Now, Tasha K actually had video. Now, she didn't have the video of Tony sitting on BirdMAN's lap. But she did have, you know, video of her wiping the sweat off his forehead. And being a little extra in his presence. Now, Tissa Tells says she has evidence that they had a brief little affair in 2003. Now, I would think that Tony would be aware of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure. She told her. Now, I actually believe that, now this is all speculation. And this is the only thing that I gathered from this situation. Because I'm thinking about Lil Wayne and, you know, sometimes his use of street pharmacies and things of that nature. And I told you, that rap and that culture, you know, it's no different from these cultures out here in these streets and these wild, wild wests. That's the, you know, I think that maybe they may get together and party, you know, with street pharmacies. And maybe have ignited something familiar from the past. You know, that's the same. I believe that's why her and Funky Dineva had a relationship, a close relationship. Yeah, you know, birds of a feather flock together. Now we're gonna ask the cards if they still mingling and tingling. Now, what's the relationship? What's the energy around them? I think I was going to pull these cards, but no. This made me think of something else. Now, I'm going to use these cards because I had these ready for Krishan. Now, I don't know if Krishan is going to be out for Blue's party.
I believe they on her tail, y'all. I believe they on her tail. Now, yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna just pull her energy in regards to how she feel about the party. All right, I don't know if she gonna even be out. I get the feeling they looking for her. Yeah. Now I got a couple of different decks. We're gonna see what they do. Alright, Spirit. Yeah, now why would you be sitting on his lap? That's your sister, whole husband. Now, it's like, I don't know who to say who's wrong in the situation, because he was with her first. And we do think that Tony is with him merely for money. I don't know. Chariot. Now, the Chariot is one of marriages, you know. And what's behind that? This is so crazy. Enjoying the fruits of one's labor. And it ain't got to be hers. It could be his. And I'm talking about Tony. And of course her energy is going to be in this reading as well. Yeah. Now, speculation is that Tamar always want what Tony has. If you suck on it, I want to suck on it too. If you jump on it, I want to jump on it too. You know, that's the energy. And if anybody was here for my first readings, we was getting all these kind of vibes that Tamar really can't stand her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, some deception. This is coming in to cause somebody stress. You see? This sword right here. With the death card. Now, what's behind that? Yeah, there go the 5. That's where I got that from. These two together, 4 and 5. That's where I got that from. Yeah, stress on the other side too. Now, wow, this is crazy. You know, it's almost like Tamar is the same kind of cray as Krishan. And Tamar's birthday is March the 17th. If I'm not mistaken. It's the same kind of cray. It's almost like, you know, she taking a play in her book. Tamar Braxton birthday, zodiac sign.
Tamar Braxton's zodiac sign is Pisces.
Yeah. March 17th. I'm telling you, and there's always money with these people. March the 17th is St. Patrick's Day. Leprechaun. And it could have something to do with their bloodline, because, you know, yeah, of course we all mix with a little bit of something, but, you know, the Irish and the alcohol and shit like that right there. Let me see. I don't even know what the actual card is. Woo, let me see. Alright, I seen the Page of Cups and Justice. Now somebody's gonna be sorry in regards to a contract. Now, this contract could be, you know, something in regards to, you know, investing in, you know, because they all do music. Now, I don't know if Tony's making any new music, but Tamar is. You know, and, you know,
even discussing business. They could have been, doing a little extracurricular activity. One thing led to another. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Tony and Birdman ain't happy. Now Birdman, mingled and tingled with the other field as well. So I don't know what's going on with these people. But Tamar, she is a special kind of crazy. Now, if you go back to those readings that I did, I'm talking about her and Trayshawn is just the damn light, almost like cuckoo for goddamn Cocoa Puffs. And they really don't see it. Now, I used to love Tamar on the real, but I see the difference in her, like the spiral. I'm talking about it's so extra, it's over the top. And I think that comes from a chemical imbalance that she already had, but she added on to it with something else. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. And not to mention when I showed y'all that video in regards to an energy attachment in regards to plastic surgery. Them swords is real. And I'm just looking at it right here. How many times she done been under the knife? What I'm telling you is that when we begin to mess with our DNA and put all these crazy... She done went out there and got a booty job and all... Just recently. Yeah, just recently. You become genetically modified. Your DNA is altered and all this kind of stuff. And look what's here. Now, this is a card of marriages as well. Community, reunions and celebrations and, awards. And it could be Hollywood back there. But it's community. And look, a wish fulfillment. Like, I want what I want. Damn it. And it's always me. If you ever go back to when the Braxton started out, it was like, I couldn't stand it. That's why I ain't even watch it. She was always like, what about me? Just like Krisha, the baby. Oh, my God. And look, with the hands crossed. This is crazy. She want to be. Now, I actually thought that only reason why anybody would be with Vince would because his money. I'm just thinking about the way his mouth, his teeth is even shaped. Like you buck tooth and they crooked and you suck your tongue and you... What? Oh, God, no. I could just see the crumbs all up under his stomach, y'all. But they say some people like that. So who am I? They like a little belly. That's what they say. But I don't know. Because it's not like she have a type. Every time you turn around, it's something different. And I think it's whoever pushing the most cash or whatever she can get the most out of. Or whoever pay her crazy ass some attention. Because after, maybe 15, 20 minutes of talking to her, you'll see that she out of her fucking mind. Now, she's so extra. She act like a drag queen. You know what I'm saying? Justice. It's like somebody might be slapped with some type of papers. And a lawsuit or something. I don't know. Look at all that. I just thinking about the way it's slapped. And I never said that before. And look at that. The moon. Look at that. The magic. And remember, sometimes that magic does consist of and look at the wand with the justice card. Sometimes, and look at the deception. Sometimes it do consist of, contracts. Remember, paper, rumors, gossip, stirring up shit. That bitch crazy. Spell work is drinking alcohol and spewing lies and bullshit like that. Being, under illusion. Spell work is not black and white. It's not always, going in the graveyard and shit like that. I like to keep expressing that. I know y'all heard me say it 1,000 times, but anybody new that come along, they need to know it too. So sometimes it will get a little redundant. I just seen a high priestess with communication. Now there's a card in here turned over, and let's turn it over with the sword and that. Ooh, there's a fight. There's a fight. Now, of course, they're all fighting. Wow. I can't wait to see how this turns out. See the money? And look at that. Temperance, temptation, with the 10 of swords left out in the code, the path. Wow. I mean, like, I don't know. It's just like, why would you marry somebody that your sister was involved with? Now, I could see if maybe, you and your sister was estranged and y'all didn't have a relationship, you didn't intertwine with one another, listen, you over there, I'm over here, it's just like we exist, but we, there's no communication or nothing like that, so it's not like, it just happened. What the hell? I don't know. Now, I've got a couple of love decks. I don't know which ones to freaking use. Ooh, but the secret's out, Tamar. It's out. Now, I'm looking at getting played. Look at the sex shop showing up. And look at this. Getting played. A puppet. Manipulation, lies, and control. And I told you. When I say that Hollywood is one big sex cult, you don't think that these wealthy men from, all walks of life proposition, people they want to be with. I mean, these people got so much money until, what can I do today? You know what I'm saying? Just think about the movie Indecent Proposal. You know what I'm saying? It's like they weird. They like to play games with people lives. Let's see what we can go out here and stir up the damn day. But I'm not saying that's Birdman and Tamar per se, but that's the energy. And that's what it's all about. It's all sex, drugs, and God. And not to mention that she's on the bed. Look. Is he keeping that promise? I don't tell, you won't tell. Look, caution coming out. In regards to what you wishing on, or the road you on, girl. Ooh. Look at the promiscuous. Sleeps around, a temptress, free for all, steals your man. Wait, already knowing the tea? Oh. I wonder what that's about. Now, all this showed up, but we ain't gonna. Let me see. Somebody don't want to hear it. That could be Tony. Anger management, definitely her. Doing drugs and knowing they effed up. Now maybe Tony already knowing the tea. Ooh. And I'm looking at recordings right here. I told you something that's gonna happen. And bank failure. And money is right here. And trash. Bitch. Now I don't know. Sean! Y'all tell me in the comments. Now, I know both of them wrong, but damn. It's like, do you pity any of this mess? Told you something about to happen. The police? Depression and trash is showing up again. Now, it's like they might be trying to hide something. Of course, you know, sometimes people is considered trash as well. Oh no, let me see. Now, anybody watch it? The Braxton? Let me in on what you know. But I know this is gonna be all through the YouTube media. Now we're gonna have to find somebody else to talk about when Krayshawn get her little ass locked up. Cause I feel it. I feel it is coming on too soon. I feel it. Yeah. Look, and caught. And something about money. Uncovering evidence, getting exposed, cheating revealed. And it could be for money. I told you it got a lot to do with drugs. Now, it could even be that Tony's been hiding a little bit of money. Yeah. Yeah. Now, at the bottom of the deck is outdated. I'm not sure. Old news, irrelevant, outdated, discarded. And maybe that was 2003. But let me see. I want to pull from hold on. Hold on. Where you at, boo-boo? Let me see. Is these the card? Hold on. These right here. Let me see. Damn. Uh-oh. You see how that just flew out there like that? Ooh. Now, this is the Ten of Pentacles in the book. And you will see it's open. It's on the table. T. You know, and it got 26. Which is giving me the year 26. Boy, when next year is a 10 too. You know, because we're in the year of the 9. And, ooh. Now, because we got 10 and 4 here, which is giving me temperance energy, we're keeping this secret. But something is about to be on the table. It's out. Because the book is open. Now, it could happen in 2026 where shit really hit the fan. And we ain't too far away from it. Yeah. And the lily is here. And the lilies is the King of Swords. You know, he's like Judge Mathis. He gonna cuss the crackhead out. He do all kinds of, you know, intervention when it comes to court and stuff like that right there. But this is the ancestors. You know, they here to make things right. But it ain't out here with the moon. Damn. Something. It is almost like caution warning. You know, oh my God. When I say Tamar, she does the damn most. Like, with the thing with Mercedes just a few minutes ago, and now, it's like, damn. I wonder how many bodies Tamar got. I swear to God. Woo! And you know, they was also saying that nobody wants to work with Tamar because of her drinking problems. Now we got the garden out here with caution, and everything goes on in the garden. You know, this is just like the Hierophant card, but it's the Eight of Swords. It's restrictions right here with caution. You know, and who you congregating with. You know. This could even be the Last Supper. You know? Look at that table. Family. You know? Work. I don't know. It's big. It's huge. Look at that. What's going on? 18 all over again. But let me see. Now we got the fox showing up here. And what's that? Wish fulfillment. With the Queen of Swords. It's giving me some conversation. Because we've seen the king. Words is being had. And you know, they're not talking, you know, I understand, I love you. They're not hearts. They're swords. They're swords. And again, they could be lawyers and shit like that. Anytime you see the King of Swords come up and the Queen of Swords, know it's Judge Judy and Judge Mathis. Or anybody equivalent to that intellect, that brashness, that boldness. And the bear is here. Now the bear is the Ten of Clubs. And he also is, you know, the devil's energy. And don't he give you pimp vibes? Look at him. Who the hell wears shit like that right there, right there, right there? But not only that, you know, he does represent stability. You know, matter of fact, let's read him out. Because I haven't read him in a while. But I'm just looking at the numbers. Let me see. Is this it? Yeah. Now this is a different deck. This deck And this deck is the same. I thought they were something different. They just got different images. Somebody like actually copied. It's so crazy that I'm using this, you know, to a T. I'm talking about even the language, and just use different images. I was like, damn. Yeah, she's the original author, and I don't know who this is. Talking about copycat. Now, I am powerful in strength, health, and protection. Your finances is my field. Your food is my concern. My bad side comes out when you see a negative card around me. You know? And it's caution in the garden. Who she's congregating with. And it's money. You know? And it's cult. So there's some deception around this. And look. It don't say Birdman, but it do say the man. With the Ace of Cups. It's like they want a new beginning with this bitch. Really? Wow. Oh, you're my little secret. That's what she over here doing. Wow, that's crazy, right? Is that crazy or what? And what's behind it? The money. Look. The money. And the King of Pentacles. Look at that. That's crazy. With the King of Wands. Which represents passion. You know, it's an action. With this caution. Right here. The same. It's almost the same freaking thing. Yeah. With the love bomb in the heart. Expansion and growth. Yeah. Look at the one eye symbolism. The dumb girl. You know. Secrets. The wink wink. Wow, Tamar, you is wild, bitch. It's crazy. That's crazy. Now let's see what's gonna come out this card. I have no idea if this is the right deck to pull from or what. Let me see. Let me ask Spirit. Haven't used this. Should I use this? Yep. You know, when I go to the side is no, and when I go like that is yes. And you know what? It doesn't matter if the crystals are real or anything like that. Or it doesn't matter. Just as long as they have enough weight at the end, you can make one of these your own self. You should try it. Ask it if your name is your name. You know? You might have to ask it what yes and no is for you. Sometimes it'll go around like this right here. If it's going to keep spinning like that right there, it's not, you know, picking up on nothing. Constantly exhausted right here on the bed with the book, keeping a secret. Not to mention that this is another bed. Boy, she be working late at night, don't she? But then that's all them damn drugs she be doing too. Warning! Warning! With these vibes. You knew and you ignored it anyway. Intuition, ignorance, and self-betrayal. Vanishing while meditating. I don't even know what the heck that means, but it keep coming up, and I'm finna see if Google will tell me something, because I'm not sure what that means. Vanishing while meditating. What the hell is that? What is that? 1112. And it's so crazy that I was looking at a reading and it asked, did I see that number? Which is wild. Vanishing while meditating.
Experiencing a vanishing feeling while meditating is usually normal. It happens because your perception shifts, and you might lose focus on your body and surroundings. This often means you're deeply concentrating, and it's not something to worry about.
It's almost like she's just so focused on what the hell she's doing, damn everything else that's around her. Even though they said there's nothing to worry about, we have to look at it in the context and what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like a decreased focus on sensory input, you know? Temporary loss of awareness of the body and time. You know, and again, it's almost like that high. You know? Wow, just numb. Yeah, see, it's bad. Yeah, and then it said it wasn't closure, open ending, unanswered, emotional hangover. We're here on wish fulfillment, the garden, and caution. You know, girl, what is you doing, Tamar? It's like look at the choices that she's making. You know. Like it's still open, despite, you know, she you know, like this wasn't the last time because it wasn't closure. You know, I'm still coming back. Despite the warning. What the hell? And the cups in the hand. And the cups in the hand. And the cups. And the cups. And the cups. Drinking. Drinking. Toxic but familiar. I told you. I knew it. Didn't I say it in the beginning? Pattern. Attachment. Comfort and pain. Yeah. And I think this is just centered around extracurricular activity. Yeah, that's disgusting almost. Now we're playing the breakup. What? Now, there could be, Tony, I don't know, it could be something to come. Because it is here at the bottom of the deck and what you don't see coming. Yeah. Now, Tony and Birdman had been said to have been up for divorce a long time ago, but they just didn't go through with it. So, I don't know. But this is really jeopardizing her stability. Oh, yeah. Now, I want to pull from some more tarot, I guess. We're going to come back and revisit this, because I'm sure they're going to talk about this a little bit more. I already know it. I think I'm gonna pull from these since I haven't pulled from these in a while. Let me see. And I pull from these because I don't know, for something because of all the tattoos. And it's something ooh, now I was looking at the Mississippi spot and it made me think about Bino's girlfriend Bree when she put his pill bottle up there, because she was talking about BirdMAN being accused of having the herp, and the people in the comment section was talking about, girl, you don't know that they got pills right now, like PrEP, before you even for HIV, you know, that people ain't worried about these things. They go out there raw anyway. I was like, wow, it's like that right there. And I did say that. I said, they don't even care. Just think about her. How she just so willingly, you know, take him right back after she discussed that. I even seen a video where Bina was, I think, he was talking with his 3 friends about Krishan. He said, I really did like her, you know, and Bree was there at the time, but she wasn't saying nothing. And she said nothing about that. But when Bina said my baby mama lie all the time, she said, don't do that. And I was like, what? It's like, what's wrong with these kids? That's what triggered you? Not the fact that he liked somebody else. Why he just... I don't understand. But he don't want to exclusively be with her. But she want that. That's why I said she's another Krishan. Yes, she is. It's the only thing is that her damn son is not disabled. So nobody gives a damn that she, you know. Now we got the King of Cups here, right up under the, you know, and constantly exhausted, and it's all about love. And I told you what they doing. What's that on it? What's that? It's making me think of, you know, how you roll the dollar bill up and you got the you got the glass mirror. Now, why do I know this? Too much TV. You know, you put it to your nose. He passing the plate. It's even almost the backhand, like you slap the fire from. Oh my God. Oh my God. Keeping the secret. Oh my God. And this, I don't know. Now, that's what I picked up first. Now, because we got keeping the secret and constantly exhausted with the bed and the book. You know, because this paper, it could also be a pen and paper, you know, some type of contract. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think it is. Now, there could be even, look at the fish right there on the, but that is representing, you know, the cup fish. But anyway, that's just too funny for me. It is looking like a masculine energy with a ring on his finger, too. Huh. Right? And I see some Kleenex in the back. Like somebody could have been crying. She always crying. And we got Hermit. And look, what's going on? With the book in the book. Now, you know the Hermit does some investigating, but what's going on? You know, sometimes the book, when you're thinking about it in a good esoteric way deciphering, it could sometimes indicate Akashic records, hidden wisdom, and things of that nature.
And that's what I'm getting some type of hidden wisdom with the secret right next to it too. And look at this, like somebody books. Tony? Hell, could they be in on something together? I don't know. I don't know. Now, some people think that those sisters, when they got all those bald heads, sacrificed their sister. So I don't put nothing past them. Now, we see the secret. I don't know. It's like a U-turn as we go to this caution. Like make a U-turn, like blocks with the Wheel of Fortune. That's the Wheel of Fortune. So what's going on? Isn't closure, like this cycle is not over, you know? Let me see. Well, let's see. Hold on. Now we got the Three of Swords, which we know is pain under this wish fulfillment, caution, and it wasn't closure with this door. Now going through this door, despite the warning and all that, there's some pain there. And it could even be, you know, some pain in regarding what somebody might learn. Or it could just be, you know, the pain in general, because all these bitches is fucked up and hurt. And we got the Seven of Wands. And, you know, doesn't that, all that right there give you like the gates to a courthouse? Look at that. Damn. Wait a minute. Let me see. Now, I got that up there for my evil eye. But anyway, don't you see how it look? You see how the gates is when you go to court and stuff like that? And look at the paperwork. Like somebody want to stop somebody. But something. And it's almost like, you see what he pointing at, pinged. Like GPS or, you know. Somebody knows something. Now, I remember in one of my readings before that I said Tamar had did that stunt because she was trying to save something. Now, I did say it was a house or something like that because it kept coming up. But it's something. And I think that she probably still might be going through that. Now, of course, she got the little show now, so things might be a little easier. But child, I don't know, trying to keep up with all those bills and stuff like that. And every, you know, sometimes, I don't know. It's almost like everybody, even though, you know, it's just about a booty call, everybody don't want to mess with her. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, because wish fulfillment, the pain, the garden, the caution, it's like, yeah, ew. I don't know, child. Listen. It came right back out, right here on the garden, like being pinged with caution. It's, I don't know. I feel like somebody caught somebody doing something. Now, again, that could have been that little meetup that we seen it where she was sitting on the lap or something like that right there. I don't know. And this is even the Eight of Swords, which is restrictions. And it's just giving me that ping, that little black
dot. And somebody is really documenting a lot. A lot. And dig at the papers. The court papers. We see it right here under the money. Somebody been... Yeah, bitch. There's the papers. And it's 2 cups. And the house in the back. I don't know why I keep picking up on this house. And there's the King of Swords. And the King of Swords. And on this side is the Emperor. And the Emperor is sometimes a judge. Or somebody that's in charge. It could be Birdman. You know, it's his empire. It's his house, you know. But it's almost like he's pointing something out versus signing something. Look. He ain't got no pen in his hand. And he got his fist closed. Now, I'm looking at the scissors. It does look like somebody want to cut ties. But what is he cutting? What is that? I see a comb. And scissors, but what is that? It look like a belt. Don't that look like a belt and a buckle? Somebody tell me, because sometimes you know how you can look at something and you just don't see it. But what is that? Because that's a pocket. But don't that look like a, you see that red dot? It look like a buckle. What the hell? You see the comb right here. Now, I see that the ring has shifted to the middle finger as well. I don't know. I can't make that out. Yeah. But it's almost like, I don't know. Because we know this could be the, you know. Lawyer. And the judge. I don't know. And we got the Knight of Cups, which is love bombing. And it's like somebody's testing somebody's heart with caught and loyalty, because we see the dog and look at the heart. I mean the stethoscope, is that what it's called? That's what it's called, right? I be forgetting. Stethoscope. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. A stethoscope. Alright? I was right. Yeah, look at the moon in the mirror. Yeah, keeping a secret. King of Cups. I don't know. Because we don't see a face in there. I don't know. Let me see. But the moon does represent the mind, emotions, secrets. Right here, we're keeping a secret and constantly exhausted. Maybe she can't look at herself. And look at the dog on the sleeve. I just noticed that. See the dog on the sleeve? And the Four of Pentacles. It's something about money. Because this is holding on to money. Or holding on to something, you know. Look at the safe. Tony, is you hiding money, girl? I ain't gonna be mad at you if you is. Is you hiding money, girls? Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Look with the Hermit, the book, and keeping a secret. You see? Huh. Now this, could be somebody paying somebody to do something as well. And I told you, you can't tell me that Tamar ain't getting paid for some of these things that she's doing out here in the street. That's what they do. You just think about most single women, that go out to the club and stuff like that right there. Shit. You meet guys you like, you're going out to eat and you paying. Child, listen, ain't nobody laying around here for nothing. And not if you're smart any that way. Now, I'm not telling you to be the prostitute, but shit, you ain't doing it for free. If you're gonna be a thought, at least get paid for it. Oh my God. I swear, Generation X, oh my God. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. Poor children. Did we do this to y'all? I ain't got two of ones here. Now look like somebody planning, some getaways. Could even be making some choices. One is taking them further towards their higher self, and one is taking them further away from it. That's what the two of wands indicate. And it's right here on this, in the garden, which is the matrix, with wish fulfillment. 3 of swords and 7 of swords. I didn't even know. And look, 10 swords right here. Damn. A lot of pain. It ain't over. Spirit saying it ain't over for. Boy, when I say that this girl. She gonna make her money this year with that little show. Yeah, I just see so much hell come her way. I think that she's next up to have the algorithm. Yeah. Yeah. That girl. Okay. Well, that's back with the 3 of swords. Yeah, somebody want to stop something. The pain. Yeah, somebody want in on something. Somebody's being served. I don't know, it's almost like somebody is clutching on to that though, but or even wait a minute trying to stop something. Why did I hear foreclosure? I don't know. Something's going on. And look at the devil. And it's the 7 of wands. Yeah, it's standing up for yourself. This. Something is unanswered. Yeah, she needs answers for something. Now, again, I do think that Tamar has a lot of knowing in regards to esoteric, knowledge. She may, be tapping into all these shows and things of that nature. And I don't think anything is wrong with that. A lot of people talk about spell work, but we all do it. And I just think there's a way in which you do it. You know? How you communicate. You have your little altars and you know. But I don't know, girl. I don't fuck with the moon, y'all. I don't. Now, some people do. And I can't say if it's right or damn wrong. But I just don't mess with it. Like, no. I just don't. I don't think I have enough knowing on my own. Damn what somebody told me. You know what I'm saying? I needed to come, from my own understanding and how I have my own personal relationship with spirit. I'm a newbie to this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that I have all the answers, and I'm not telling somebody that they're wrong for what they're doing, but I know sometimes bitches be doing some crazy shit out here with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, see the devil right here? And again, I don't necessarily believe in a boogeyman. I think that this is more about behavior. And the devil does teach your ass some lessons about structure. Of course, they told you everything in reverse, so. The devil was the serpent. It's your own shadow. So. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, girl. Some about that. Now, of course, this could be, a lot of discussions going on. I don't know what happened on the show because they was at a table talking about some things, as well, wasn't they? And they all jumped up like they was gonna fight, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. But then I ain't see it into its whole context, so I don't know how it really went down. But what I did see, it looked like bullshit, and I was like, yeah, whatever. But I don't know. If anybody been watching, let me know. That was the devil again. And now the Taurosaurus, and it came out in reverse, and all the cards is in the upright. You see, and it wasn't closure, and because it's usually a truce, it's still indecisiveness. And it's at the crossroad with the devil. It's like a bad deal. It's not getting the right answer or an answer at all because the phone, is in reverse. It's like this ping. Somebody's telling lies about the location of something even. Now, I don't know what all of this means, but we're going to just think about all of this as we move forward with the readings, because I think it's going to be a lot more to come. Damn. And the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant, we know, is like the Matrix, has a lot of moving parts, entities, and not to mention moving parts with all this on here. And they got questions, symbols, pillars. I'm talking about, you see, it's everything in here. Wow. It's giving me, the first thing I seen when I seen this was vision board. As I moved to toxic but familiar. And it's making so bad, even though I say who, what, when, why, and how. That's what I see right down here. And see right on this thing right here, we even got a little bit of the black and white checkerboard. And that looks like a Buddha on that picture. And I told you, it's giving me, and it got the pillars, the 2 pillars. It's giving me, and is that Virgo energy over here? And look at the peace sign. It's giving me some type of language, esoteric name. Because remember, the Hierophant can be, organizations with toxic but familiar, with this ten of Pentacles and this 2 of Cups. And remember, these 2 of Cups can also be some type of union contract. It's almost like a test of loyalty going on here, because I keep going to this stethoscope. It's like testing your heart. Is it beating? Is it pumping? Is it racing? And look at the little doggy treats with the bear for stability. And remember, 15 and 10 with the wands, with cult. Some shit going on in the dark. Look at it. The hell? And 10 of Wands. Now, I do look like somebody got to get out. That's a lot to carry. But I do see somebody moving out too. Packing. Then serve some papers. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles. A lot of red tape. That right there gave me, how you have the tape on your the wheel, the projector. That's what it gave me, even though that's not what it is. It gave me that. It gave me Hollywood, the old one, the old logo thing they used to use. But 3 of Pentacles is work. Community. Communication. Somebody's measuring something. You see, this is a measuring tape. Yeah, I told you. Measuring somebody's, testing somebody's loyalty. Or even, how much one can take. Huh. And it came back out. But this time with the 9 of Wands. And the Sun. The year of the 9 and the Sun is behind it. Like something is damn sure enough about to get clear. Yeah. It's so crazy. I was just about to say it looked like somebody, you know how you twist somebody's arm, but it's like symbolic, the saying that, they're going to get the truth out of you. And when I looked at that, it almost gave me a twisting. And it's in reverse, which is the 7 of Cups, which is temptation. It's already tempting in the upright, so in the reverse is worse, right? It's double the impact. And the Sun always brings things to the light in regards to the wounded warrior, the journey. It's this year. And over here, I told you we had 26. Something's going to, I'll say about it, 26. Yeah. I think somebody going to be packing the bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I just gonna pull. Let me see what come out of here. I bought these card so long ago. Never used them. For some reason, I could never get down with doing a love reading. I could never do it, y'all. So all these decks, like I never used this one. Or this one. The black and white one that I got over there. I use that because I can kind of relate it to other scenarios versus love. But I mean, I just want to see what's going to come out here. Now, just take these for a grain of salt. I want to touch them. Get them used to my energy. I feel lonely. Keeping it secret. That could also be Tony feeling lonely as well. I don't think BirdMAN give a damn about either one of them. I cry at night. We know she do. It could be guilt, because I'm sure when she really high out of her mind, I guess it will feel a little guilty. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. Damn. And look, with the man, and I am the man. God damn. And the sun is behind it. What's going on? That's creepy, right? Now we're going to hold on to all that little information for the next one. You know, if you want to take notes. Oh my God. It wasn't closure. I cry at night. Something's going on with this crazy girl. It's like, I don't know. You do have those women that, you know, if they ain't got a man, they just don't feel complete. I'm thinking that she one of those. Yeah. I'm thinking that she one of those. But anyway, tell me what y'all think. Hit the like button. Hype the girl. I did notice that I got 19 hypes. Thank you, whoever did it. I appreciate you. But anyway, thanks.